In this video, I am walking you through how to do banana pose. I like to call it Bananasana, Bananasana, but I have absolutely no idea if that is actually the name of this as a yoga pose, but what I do know is that it's an excellent exercise for stretching off the side body on one side and working the side body on the other. So we are hoping today, as we do this, that we're going to feel the kind of outside edges of our torso waking up, maybe some other bits as well, but this is where we are focusing on. So we're going to come to our back in a supine position, and I want you to stretch yourself out long as much as you can, like this. So when we do this stretching out long of our bodies, if our hips are tight and if our shoulders are tight, you might notice that your rib cage really flares up in the air like this, okay? We don't want that happening. We want you to try and keep that rib cage down to the floor because that's going to help lengthen your hip flexors, but it's also going to help open you out across your shoulders as well. You're going to grab, it doesn't matter which side really that we do, but I'm holding my right wrist with my left hand. So I'm holding the wrist with the left hand, and I'm using my left hand to kind of pull my right arm further away from my body so you can feel the kind of stretch through the shoulder. I'm next up going to put my right Achilles heel in between the big toe and the second toe on my left foot, and I'm going to walk my lower leg to the side without moving my pelvis. So my lower legs have shifted to the side, but what I haven't done is kind of rocked my pelvis and twisted from there. Keep your butt cheeks flat to the floor as you take the leg to the side. So it's just a sideways motion, we're not rotating. Next up, I'm also going to take my shoulders to the side. So I'm in this like half moon position here. I've got that right Achilles heel in between the left big toe and the left second toe. The feet are flexing back into dorsiflexion. So don't have the feet lazy and don't have them pointing away, flex them back. The butt cheeks are level on the floor. So both sides of my butt cheeks are level and my rib cage is on the floor as well. This in itself is a really nice kind of stretch. So as I do this, I can feel a nice stretch down the right-hand side of my side body. But we want to try and make it more active as well. So this at the moment is a bit of a passive stretch. We want to try and create a little bit of action and work. And that is going to come from this section here of your left-hand side. So what I want you to try and visualize when you do this is waking up your waist on that left-hand side. So you're almost creating a crunching movement by drawing your rib cage towards your pelvis. You're contracting this area here in the side body. So it's like your obliques are going to be working, your transverse abdominis is going to be working. It's the side body muscles. So not only are you stretching through that right hand side, you are actively drawing your left shoulder down and towards the rib cage, making the rib cage move towards the pelvis, and you're trying to like hoik the pelvis up towards the rib cage. Both butt cheeks stay flat to the floor as you do this. Left arm pulls right arm away from the shoulder. Keep the feet flexed and keep focusing on trying to actively contract and make smaller this section here, and you'll hopefully start feeling things waking up. So we're not just turning it into a passive stretch, it's active as well. I would recommend holding this for like a minute, maybe 2 minutes, really focusing on the breathing. The belly stays relaxed, you're breathing in and out of your nose and into your diaphragm. And through that left-hand side, we've got this like downward pull through the shoulder, which will help wake up the lats and just kind of get you into that mid-back. And we're also actively like pinching and squeezing together through that waist, and that's going to help you create even more relaxation through the other side. I'll just quickly walk you through it again on the other way, but I won't quite go into so much detail. So arms overhead, this time my right wrist is taking my left arm Both arms stretch away nice and long, but I'm using my right hand to pull like a little bit more through that left wrist so that the left shoulder has a bit more of a stretch. My feet flex back towards me, rib cage stays down, the bum cheeks both stay flat to the floor. I put my left Achilles heel in between the big toe joint and the second toe joint on my right foot. I shift my feet to the right hand side, but my pelvis isn't rocking and rolling and twisting. The pelvis stays down, the legs twist to the side. Same goes for the upper body, so I'm creating that like half moon shape. My right hand pulls on that left wrist to create more stretch through the shoulder. Keep the feet flexed. And then when I am here, I am not only enjoying that stretch through that left hand side, but I'm actively trying to pull my right shoulder blade down towards my rib cage. I'm crunching my rib cage so that it's kind of moving towards the pelvis, and I'm drawing my pelvis towards the rib cage so that we are really activating these muscles, but on the other side, that right hand side. Once again, I would recommend holding that for 1 to 2 minutes on both sides. And that was banana pose, Bananasana. Sorry that I don't know the official Sanskrit name for it.